Warm welcome all. This is the first class for MBA Tanset exam, and in arithmetic aptitude we have to start with number systems. Let us see what is a number system is. A number system, it is having 10 symbols starting from 0 to 9. These all is called as digits, and this is a number where we are representing. So starting from 0 to 9, it is number system. Sorry, it is numbers. Now, there are various types of numbers you have to see. One is natural number, another one is even numbers. In natural numbers, it starts from 1 and it ends with n. Even numbers 2, 4, 6 and 8. Odd numbers, uh, it starts with 1, 3, 5 and 7. Next comes the prime and composite numbers. It is natural numbers which is exactly having two factors, 1 and the number itself we will tell, and the lowest prime number is 2. Composite number, it is opposite of this prime number. It is divisible by uh, many numbers. For example, 24, it is divisible by 2, 3, etc. and 24 itself. Whole numbers, it starts with 0 and ends with infinity. Integers, it is a whole number, that is without fractions. If you have any number that is integer, so it will start with minus infinity, till minus 1, and 0 from plus 1 to infinity. So all the things from minus negative factor to positive is in integers. And real numbers, it is having both rational and irrational. Here if you are expressing anything in terms of other forms, for example centimeter, meter, kilometer, it is called as real numbers. In rational numbers, no, maximum everything, it is in the form of 0. For example, a divided by b is equal to 0. 1 by 2, it is a rational number. Minus 1 by 2, it is a rational number. Irrational numbers, which is not rational, and sometimes no, root 2, root 3, square root of 2, 3, it will not end, it will not close, no, it is known as irrational numbers. Fractions, everyone is aware of fractions, 0.10, 0.20 and everything. There is proper and improper fractions. We sometimes write it as mixed fractions also. 3, 1 by 2, it is a mixed factor. And before learning this number system, you should know what is divisibility rule. If a number is divisible by 2, it is even number, or it should be getting 0. If it is divisible by 3, if the sum of the digit are divisible by 3. So when a number is given, you have to, for example, 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. So this is divisible by 3. So that addition 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3. This is small number I am explaining. If it is divisible by 4, no, last two digits you have to see, it should be divisible by 4. If it is divisible by 5, last digit, no, that is we call it as unit digit, it should be either 5 or 0. And if a number is to be divisible by 6, it is simultaneously divisible by 2 and 3. So these things you should know. By seeing a number, you should know whether it is divisible by which number. If it ends with 5, it is divisible by 5. If it ends with 2 or 0, even numbers, it is divisible by 2. Then if you don't understood, you should add it, whether it is divisible by 3 or other things. And some basic formulas, this you would have learnt in maths, no? You should revamp it and you should get ready for these formulas. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, and a plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab plus 2ab. All this formulas, no, you can just see this or the basic formulas you should know. So square, cube formula, and you should a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then automatically a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. See this, no, for calculating, this will be very much useful. So square formula and cube formula you should be aware of, and you should have in your mind. We'll call it no fingertips. You should have these formulas for doing problems in aptitude. And consecutive numbers, this you should know. What is a consecutive number? In doing problems, no, when you get number like this, no, it is the method of consecutive is x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. But if you see, you have both consecutive odd number and even number. When it start with 2, no, x plus 2 is 4, x plus 3 2 is sorry my x plus 1 is 4, and 2 is 6, and 3 is 8. So even odd numbers automatically 1, 3, 5, and 7. You should know what is a consecutive number and where you have to apply this. So these are the basics before going into number system. And now we can get into some problems. Now you can see missing numbers. See, missing numbers in the sense problems will be given and last n number are in between. You have to find the missing number. So it will be in this three forms only. See, when you are taking a chapter for learning number system, missing numbers I am giving. So you should know how to identify. Three things only will be there. Either it will be in increasing order, or it will be in decreasing order, or some logic will be given. I'll give you some example problems for this. Now you see this example 9, 15, 27, 51, 99, and what is the last number? See, you have to see the difference. First, I told you no, increase, decrease, shuffle. So how to see whether it is increase or how to see it is decrease or shuffle? Now only by seeing the difference you can say it. See, for 9 and 15, 15 and 27, it is difference. So 9 to 15 it is 6, 15 to 27 it is 12. While doing problems, have the habit of writing. Mathematics, while reading you'll not get an idea. Aptitude, while reading you'll not get an idea. Write in your hand, and while writing you'll get more ideas. So write, say sum first. Sum you can see, difference you write 6, 12, 24, 48. You can see 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 12, 24. 24 plus 24, 48. This is the logic. So now how you should go with. Next number automatically it will be 96. Now come to the sum. 9 plus 6 is 15, and 15 plus 12 is 27, and 27 plus 24 is 51. Likewise 99 plus 96 will be 195. Be very calm while doing problem. Don't be disturbed. Concentrate only on your problems. This is very, very simple logic they have used. So this is the answer. Don't sometimes no, with the answers you can arrive the four answers options will be given. With that you can arrive the some answers. But better go with the logic, or by seeing the problem you identify what is given there. Now you see here, this is another thing. Now if the problem is like this, what to do? 0 0.5, 0 0.6, 1.5. Decimals, what to do? Please don't start with decimals, you will not be easy to work. So just make the decimals into whole number. Now in this, no, you multiply by 10. 5, 6, 15, 40, 89, and 170. Again you start the same logic. Difference. What is the difference between the numbers? 1. First and second is 1, and second and third is 9, and another is 40, and sorry 25 and 49. By seeing 1, 9, 25, 49, could you get anything? Again you make it. By seeing the number. For doing aptitude, another one important thing is you should know squares. Squares, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, till 20 squares you should be aware of. And cubes you should be 1 cube, 2 cube, till 20 cubes. All this it should be in your memory. Then only by seeing the number it is easy that number 1 is number 2 is 3 square, 3 into 3 9, and number third one is 5 into 5 25, and fourth one 7 into 7. So they again write 1 3 square and 5 square 7 square. But what it is? Again, there is a thing, there is a logic behind this. It is odd number squares. So automatically the next number will be 9. After 7, it is 9. So 9 into 9, the same, 49, and you just again go back to the problem. From the problem, you just find the answer. It is 1 and 570. See here, no, you have to find this answer first. Now it is 170. From this 170, you should not write as such because you have multiplied by 10. So the answer here is 17.0. Hope you will understand this. If you don't understand, listen to this again. And see this problem, the same thing, make it as a whole number. It is split big number. 33.4 is 334, 319, 289, 244 and 184. Now you see the difference. See, it is 15 and 30 and 45 and 60. Again, no, how to find the answer? 33.4, how to give the answer? I am telling 334 minus 15 is your answer. Okay, it is 319. From 319, if you less